Let's move on and get you a breaking update what we are learning, because this is coming across as a lesson for every predator. In Uttar Pradesh especially, a man who harassed a woman in broad daylight was swiftly tracked down, taught a harsh lesson. Yogi's police shows no mercy, and the accused was left begging for forgiveness, whimpering that I'm sorry, as the law enforcement showed him the real meaning of justice. Let's get in a word from Adib right now. Adib, the story in question that we are now talking about, pictures that have been caught, exactly what is this case of molestation that is now coming across, but when it comes to more of a lesson that is now being taught so that no one attempts such kind of an act.
Well, definitely, Amita, and see that the action which the police has taken is a lesson for others, and they should learn that, in fact, if they are trying to molest a woman, this is what they are going to end up like. In fact, the Meerut police, the quick action by Meerut police has resulted to the arrest of Sohail, who was in fact sexually assaulting a woman who was crossing in a narrow by lane in Meerut. The whole incident was caught on CCTV. In the CCTV, we can see how he's making an indecent move towards the woman. Later on, the woman also tries to confront him, but he ran away with his scooty. And hours later, with the help of that particular CCTV, Meerut police quickly roll into action. They arrested this accused, and the accused was seen pleading for the forgiveness. So a quick action by the Meerut police clearly shows that if a person is going to molest a woman in Uttar Pradesh, this is what is going to happen to him, Amita.
Absolutely, Adib, and that is why setting an example was necessary. We are talking about Uttar Pradesh, and this is an example and a cue that the other states could also take in when there are issues with regards to law and order, especially when it comes to female security. Adib?
Well, definitely, Amita. See, Uttar Pradesh is always the...
Just interrupting you, Adi. Brinda Adige is connected with us. Brinda, there is an important need to actually set an example. What happens with molesters? What happens with people, or men in particular, who go on to harass and molest women?
Absolutely. This swift action by the police sends a very strong message that street sexual harassment is a crime. Since the Justice Verma Commission, it has been notified as a crime by law, and action doesn't get taken easily by the police, because usually people feel, especially women, feel shy, sometimes humiliated, insulted to go and make a report because of the way police might question that girl or that woman. But in this particular instance, the call that has been made and the police's swift action requires to be applauded, because this is the kind of action that will send a strong message to all the people thinking that they can get away, because all these years they have got away. Teasing a girl, making catcalls, calling names, singing double-meaning songs, and nobody has been able to do anything to them, because in our laws we always ask for proof. Who said it, when they said it, why were you there, what were you wearing? But in this case, the police have taken swift action, and that goes to show that these kind of people, catcalling or street sexual harassment, will not be spared by police. But I also hope that there is a strict message given to that man, so that he is not just simply let off with a 500 rupee fine. He has to be given counseling.
Oh, there is very visible action, Brinda. If you are watching the channel right now, please to take a look. We are playing out the visuals, exactly what happened with the man or this predator after police action was taken. He is barely able to stand, he is barely able to walk, and he seems to be whimpering and seeking forgiveness. Well, Brinda, thank you very much for joining us here on the broadcast. As pictures that have been coming in of the before and after when it comes to the disgusting action of the molester, where he tried to sexually harass a woman in the middle of the street on broad daylight, what has now been reported exactly when it comes to the case that was taken up by the police there in Uttar Pradesh, and there was swift action that followed by the police, and that is the same molester after the action that was initiated by the police there itself, as multiple police can now take a cue exactly when it comes to setting an example of female and women's security. Adib, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. With that, we head into a short break. You're watching Morning Now.